So the ST had a wide range of games, and quite a few of them were comic book titles. Of course, one of these was The Punisher, and I think this was released shortly after the Dolph Lundgren movie. Of course, games companies like to profit off of popular movies, even if this one wasn't overly popular. But there are many different ways a video game can represent someone who's very psychotic, like The Punisher. It could be a scrolling beat 'em up, like that awesome Capcom arcade game, or a side-scrolling shooter. But I do wonder why they decided to do a gallery shooter. I mean, we know full well that these sort of games don't work with the constraints here. You blatantly need a gun. A light gun, I should say. Mouse controls really don't hack it. The new series of Daredevil is coming to Netflix on the 18th of March, and with that comes everyone's favourite psychotic anti-hero vigilante who's not afraid to get his hands dirty. And here we have the Atari ST, well, not really a version of that, but this is The Punisher, nevertheless. It was released for the Atari ST and I think a few other computer formats, which was a very common thing to do at the time. In 1990 by The Edge. It's a shooting gallery style game where you control the Punisher from a first person perspective as he blasts away all the thugs and lowlifes in his way whilst making sure not to harm the innocent. Use the mouse to control the aim of the weapons, and the left and right mouse buttons relate to which gun the character is using. You have two at once. Reloading does take time, so if you are clever you have to make sure to keep one gun with bullets still in the chamber. You do get a choice from guns from the Punisher's personal collection, however it doesn't seem to make a lot of difference of which gun you pick. Overall, it does play well, however, I would say that a shooting gallery game does work much better with a light gun in hand, and I don't think the ST ever had one of those, which is surely a gap in the market given how many types of these games there are on the platform. Now, the game is very difficult. Your life bar is the little Punisher symbol in the center of the screen. It took me a little while to work out that one. I thought I was dying for no reason, and unfortunately it does not seem to refill between levels. This means that you'll probably be on your last legs by the time you reach level 2, and when you die you seem to go all the way back to level 1. Even worse, if you accidentally kill a single innocent, then it instantly becomes mission failed and you have to start again. I don't know if there's a way to regain health, but replaying the same level over and over again isn't fun, especially since the enemies are so quick to fire their guns. Overall, the presentation of the game is fairly good, with the Punisher drawn very well despite some of the levels looking rather similar and ultimately coming across as being very repetitive. It might be the case that I just don't enjoy this type of game using the mouse controls, but personally it's okay for a quick 10-minute play, but lacks long-term thrills, particularly as your average playthrough only lasts a few minutes due to the really hard difficulty. But nevertheless, let's get on with this and let's begin a playthrough. This won't be the longest one in the world, but nevertheless, let's go kill some bad guys.